I'm Bartosz Szczepański, I'm come from Poland and I've been in Scotland about 7 years. I came to Scotland at first because I wanted to go to the uni in Poland, but I couldn't afford that. So I thought I just gonna leave for 6 months, save a lot of money and come back, but that was 7 years ago. So it changed. I started as a kitchen porter. Actually, I'm a qualified chef, but work in the construction site as a laborer and joiner as well. I was working in a shop, so it's a lot of things that I've done in my life, but in here, job-wise. But the last thing I got involved back in Poland, I was doing self-defense classes, Krav Maga. When I came here, after 2 years, I joined the club. And because the club was new and grew really quickly, they saw that I actually can become instructor because I'm good enough. So that's what I started doing. I started off part-time. As the club grew, I just started doing classes and administration for the club. So now it's my full-time job, and I really enjoy it because I'm working only like 2-4 hours a day, and it gives me time to train and to be fit basically. You want either, yeah? Well, the Krav Maga has been invented in the 1940s by Jewish people to defend from gangs of Nazis. Well, it's a mixture of basically all the martial arts, but it's taken. They took all the points that work in reality. They ditch all the art part of it, and then systemize it to the system that is easy to learn and extremely effective outside. So the key points are strike at vulnerable points, generally aggression, getaway, and awareness. Well, when I first came to Scotland, I quickly saw that actually, most of people who come here, they start to work at a minimum wage, national minimum wage, and I used to do that in Poland as well. So what I saw quickly is you can afford more in Scotland for national minimum wage. You can afford to save money to pay for your apartment even if you stay in yourself, which is in Poland. I was getting quite a good wage when I was working in a construction company in Warsaw, but I couldn't rent a flat on my own or even share it because basically that would eat all my wages. And come on then, boom. And you have to defend, Cam, come on. Good. Understand? Very good, let's go. I was studying English for about 11 years before I came here, and it was actually a funny story because I get a bus here, and when I get off the bus, and my mate picked me up, and we went to the first bus to just go to the place I was staying in at the time, and I couldn't buy a ticket. I'm saying 105, please, and the guy wouldn't understand me. He's like, what? And I'm like, got nervous, and my friend told me then that just say that very quickly, like you're not bothered at all. So I just said that, and the guy could understand me. But the problem was I studied English for 10 years before I came here, and then when I start speaking to people, I'm not telling, for example, about the job, because people sometimes slow down, they speak more clear, but on the street, when somebody chats you up, I thought the first time somebody chat me up, I thought he's Hungarian or something like that, because I never heard, it wasn't English for me. It took me about 3-4 months to get used to that kind of accent. Then I was, when I was working in a canteen in a construction site, I actually had to understand them more and more, and that became easier for me. I still don't understand everybody, but yeah, I'm getting there. Yes, okay? This is what happens. So, very to break that slowly. She's standing, yeah. I want my leading foot to be in between her legs, yeah. Then I'm going down, grabbing the legs, push with my shoulder, and pulling back. Okay. Well, I found people here very friendly. For example, when you go, for example, looking for a job or you want to get a flat or something. Well, sometimes obviously you get bad people, and it's all over the world. You got good people and bad people. You got good areas and bad areas all over the world. So yeah, Scotland is good. It's easy to live. Your government, I think, it looks after the poor people as well. Because the amount of benefits people get here, it's just it was very new to me. Because in Poland, being on a benefit, you basically can't afford anything. And here, people like having flats, being on the benefits, having a party, have a full fridge all the time, you know. Well, I would say the baddest thing in Scotland is the weather, but I think you can't expect too much, can you? Well, in Poland we got saying, if you don't like weather in Scotland, just wait 20 minutes, it will change. So yeah, except weather, I don't find any really bad things here. I traveled up north to see your like countryside and mountains as well, all the hills. Yeah, you got really beautiful countryside and really beautiful hills and everything, all that. So yeah, quite enjoyed that. The problem with Scottish culture is, I think, it's disappearing a little bit, because sometimes you see people in kilts playing on bagpipes. It's called, yeah, bagpipes and all that. Some people are like really amazed with that. Some people are just, you know, taking a piss, thinking that's funny. And I think the Scottish culture is really beautiful if you look through all the Celtic stuff. And you also had your own language years ago, like Gaelic, and it's only what 2 schools left which are teaching that language. So yeah, it's too bad, because I think Scottish culture, the original one, is very vulnerable, and you shouldn't let happen that go down, be forgotten.